Welcome into the HUB Gymnasium, South Portland, Maine, for women's basketball. SMCC Seawolves facing Bryant and Stratton from Albany Bobcats. Here on this chilly Saturday afternoon from the HUB Gym, I'm Jeff Schools, normally the person behind the screen, but today pushed in front of the microphone, so hold on to your seats. I am solo today. I apologize in advance. It will not be the normal play-by-play broadcast. Unfortunately, not my skill set, but between COVID and cancellations and other situations, we don't have our normal group of play-by-play people at our disposal tonight, so I am your leader tonight. Seawolves off a big win last night, obviously down in Great Bay and Portsmouth, 92-9 win. Seawolves are on a roll right now, just playing great basketball. And for the pregame, let's take you down to the Southern Maine Community College Seawolves announcer, Glenn Sear.
Again, nope. Battery's dead.
We're starting off great here today. No announcers. The announcer in the court, battery's dead on his microphone. So yeah, it's a solid night all around here at HUB Gymnasium here at South Portland, Maine. Again, the Seawolves fresh off a 92-9 win at Great Bay last night. Kyla Greenleaf and Maddie York led the way, 16 points apiece for both of those players. And let's try going back to Glenn Sear.
Women's basketball between the Bobcats of Bryant and Stratton College of Albany and your Southern Maine Community College Seawolves. The officials for today's game are David Parkhurst, Mark LaFountain, and David McGowan. And now for your starting lineups. First for the visiting Bobcats. At guard, number 2, Sage Roberts. Also at guard, number 3, Messiah Dix. Also at guard, number 13, Aaliyah Johnson. At forward, number 5, Alila Harper. And at forward, number 14, Taj Gaddy. The Bobcats are coached by Jamel Samuels and assisted by Prima Groves, Destiny Jackson, and Tony Jackson. And now, for your starting lineups for the Southern Maine Community College Seawolves! At guard from Bradley, Maine, number 10, Hannah Richards! At the other guard from Portland, Maine, number 15, Captain Ashley Matheson! At forward from Thompson, Maine, number 5, Carla Greenleaf. At the other forward from Wyndham, Maine, number 34, Captain Tara Flanders. And at center from Norway, Maine, number 12, Captain Bailey Whitney. The Seawolves are coached by Katie Stannard in her 6th season and assisted by Patrick Haviland, Venice Barnes, and Danielle Pinkham. Now, if everyone can please rise as we honor America in the playing of our national anthem.
We are ready for tip-off here in South Portland. The #1 Southern Maine Community College Seawolves. They are leading right now the YSCC. A few percentage points over CM. CM got a win last night over these same Bobcats. Bobcats went down up in Auburn at Kirk Hall, 47-59. CM took control in the second half, and Albany just couldn't fight back. Couldn't stop that great offensive coach Andrew Morong up in Auburn, and that Mustangs defense was really tough to beat. So here we go, tip-off. Again, Jeff Schools at the mic, and Seawolves win the tip. Greenleaf with the ball. First ball up, 3-ball. By Matheson, no good. Bobcats take it back. Roberts will control this offense against Roberts, a high score, 22.6 points a game. 3-ball from outside, and that's good by Roberts. Roberts puts the Bobcats on the board first. Seawolves start working the ball along the perimeter. Greenleaf. Whitney. Over to Bailey. Bailey looking. 3-ball up for Hannah Richards. No good. Bobcats collect the rebound. Seawolves putting on a little pressure defense. Oh, beautiful cut to the basket by Dix, but just couldn't finish. Nice push by the Seawolves. Greenleaf took it coast to coast, got fouled. And she will go to the line for 2. No, it will not be in the act. So Bobcats with the early 3-0 lead. 8:53 to go here in the first. Elbow jumper is good. Hannah Richards with the elbow jumper. Her first 2. Oh, beautiful give and go there. Nice cut to the basket for Gaddy, but Gaddy couldn't put it in, couldn't finish. Greenleaf pushing the ball up for the Seawolves. Over to Matheson. Matheson, ball is off for, looks like it was tipped by Albany, so still Seawolves ball. Nice kick out to Hannah. No good. Matheson grabbed the rebound, but some contact there. Turnover. Bobcats ball. Johnson bringing the ball up, throw it inside. Good deflection there by Greenleaf. Greenleaf slows things down a little bit. Top of the key, over to Matheson. Matheson reverses court. Whitney at the top of the key, back to Whitney. Richards now, trying to dribble. Kick out back to Greenleaf. Greenleaf with the elbow jumper, bank shot. Don't think it was called, but it's good. SM with a 4-3 lead over Bobcats right now. Roberts bringing the ball up, waves off Dix. And I think that's going to be on Flanders. No, Hannah Richards with her first foul. Again, Sage Roberts leads all scorers for the Bobcats, 22.6 points a game. Their leading point scorer last night against CM was 16 points. Knocked out of bounds by Ashley Matheson. Sorry, Bailey Whitney. Sorry about that. Roberts to her left, nice behind the back. Boy, nice give and go there. Roberts with the 2, but Gaddy with a pretty feed. 5-4. Bobcats back in the lead. Richards, nice cut to the middle, gets bumped on the way through. I think that's going to be on Johnson. No? Harper, I think I'm going to stop playing referee because I've made 2 poor calls. Greenleaf gets down to Flanders. Flanders cuts in the middle in between 3 defenders, still gets a shot off, but off glass, no good. Roberts, nice pass. Beautiful pass to Gaddy. Gaddy cleans it up. 7-4 lead. So far, the Bobcats doing a really good job of keeping the Seawolves out of their offense for sure. Matheson cuts to the middle. And Bailey Whitney's going to go to the line for a couple.
Bobcat foul number 14, Raj Gaddy. That's her first. Team's second. Bailey Whitney in the line, 2 shots.
Misses both, but gets her own rebound. Trying to work that into Flanders, but Bobcat defense dropping down with 2 and 3 players sometimes, so not really giving Flanders any room to work underneath. And double dribble, they're going to call that on Gaddy. Asia Andrews going to replace Tara Flanders. Richards going to throw the ball in. Greenleaf. Immediately go into Andrews, who lost the ball. Good steal there by Harper. Harper's going coast to coast. Right down the middle, gets her own. Nice play by Harper. Made a nice defensive play on one end and took it all away. Nice lay-in. 9-4. Bobcats with the early lead. Well, there's a 3 ball there from Kyla Greenleaf. Much needed 3 ball. Seawolves end up with the ball, pushing it up as Richards. Let's see that quick 3 ball replay. Nice job working the ball back out. Greenleaf nailed that 3 ball. Much needed at that point for the Seawolves. Greenleaf. Over to Matheson. Matheson takes it all the way. Nice lay-in. Nice play by Matheson. Seawolves tie it back up. Nice play by Asia Andrews. It's a deflection. 9-9 game. Andrews, Matheson. Matheson up top. Off to Richards. Richards dribbles past the screen. Long 2. Gets the bounce but doesn't go. Nice rebound by Whitney. Whitney back out to Greenleaf. Greenleaf misses the 3 ball. Bobcats ball. Boy, Harper backing in. Nice scoop. Can't finish. Rebound Seawolves. Here comes Greenleaf again. Andrews. Oh, nice cut there. Beautiful cut by Bailey Whitney. And I think we're going to get a timeout. Seawolves lead 9-11. You're watching SMCC Seawolves TV.
There's something better out there. Whether you're laying a foundation to build on, preparing for a rewarding career, or gaining new skills to give you the edge, get started at SMCC.
There's a saying that a rising tide lifts all boats. But what happens when a global crisis makes normal problems suddenly seem insurmountable? Who will be that rising tide? Since 1946, Southern Maine Community College has offered the same steady hand and supportive community for people to ignite their passion and turn it into something more. Because when it comes to lifting people up, when it comes to being that rising tide, we're all in. Always.
3:40 to go here in the first quarter. Seawolves with a 9-11 lead. Bobcats were up by 5 at one point. And Seawolves were able to push back, fight back. Now lead with 3 minutes to go. Kyla Greenleaf and Hannah Richards doing the bulk of the scoring for the Seawolves. Greenleaf with 5 and Hannah Richards with 4. Richards pushing the ball up. Over to Matheson. Matheson up top. Looking for a screen from Andrews. Doesn't get it, but Andrews comes back up top. Matheson. Let's see what's the call. We get a foul on the Bobcats. And that's going to be number 14, Haj Gadney. And got another quick foul right there on the Bobcats. That's going to be a foul shot.
Bobcat foul number 3, Isaiah Dix. That's her first, team's 4th.
That's Dick's first foul. She's going to come out of the game.
Bobcats number 10, Kiara Portman. Kyla Greenleaf on the line. 2 shots for the season.
Portman into the ball game. Greenleaf hits her first. And hits her second. 13-9 lead for the Seawolves right now. 3:06 to go here in the first. Boy, Harper with a nice cut, but gets blocked off. Good defense by the Seawolves. Oh boy, nice. Nice pass right there by Gaddy again. Seawolves start up top. Matheson setting up the offense. Gets the screen from Andrews. Over to Hannah Richards. Richards kind of cuts back towards the middle. Cuts through 2 defenders and gets fouled. As she took it herself through the key. So she's going to go to the stripe for 2.
Bobcat foul number 2, Sage Roberts. That's her first.
Sage Roberts gets the foul, her first foul.
On the line, 2 shots for the season.
Richards hits her first. And she hits both. Seawolves 15-11 lead. Boy, quick ball movement there by Bobcats. 3 ball, short. Oh boy, but Gaddy right there for the cleanup. Collects a rebound and puts it right back in. 15-13 Seawolves. Matheson, Andrews. Bailey Whitney down low, but can't quite finish. Got a good look at it. Bobcats push it back the other way. Dick. Boy. Kind of a loose pass there by Hortman. Hortman tried to go cross court. Call a tie up. Bobcats possession. Roberts back down to Gaddy. Gaddy, nice pass the middle to Harper. Harper back top of the key, elbow jumper. No good. Gaddy gets another rebound, but gets blocked by Andrews. It's Gaddy's third rebound early here in the first. Gaddy's playing some tough offense and defense so far for the Bobcats. Gaddy collects. Hortman. Hortman up top. Back to Gaddy. Gaddy cuts, kicks out to Harper. Harper with a long two. Ties the ball game 15-15. Nice shot by Harper. Seawolves top of the key, trying to work it down to Andrews. They do. Andrews doesn't get the bounce. Got the good look, but couldn't finish it off. Harper up. Makes a nice cut. Kicks it out. Oh, beautiful drive there by Roberts, but couldn't finish it up. I think we're going to get a Seawolves foul. 50.7 seconds here to go in the first. And that's going to be foul on Bailey Whitney, co-captain from Oxford Hills. Harper misses the first. Harper hits the second. Takes the 16-15 lead. 45 seconds to go here in the first. Hannah Richards up top. Over to Greenleaf. Greenleaf. Over to Andrews. Back to Richards. Richards to Whitney. Whitney kicks back out to Matheson. Matheson tries to get through. Nice defense by Gaddy again. Pushing it up, and there's Roberts over to Gaddy. And Gaddy gets fouled. We have an injury on the floor, and I think we're going to get an injury. Timeout.
Tara Flanders is returning for the Seawolves, number 34. Now returning for the Bobcats, number 3, Naseya Dix.
Naseya Dix going to come back into the game for Kiara Hortman, who was injured on the play. Boy, nice defense by the Seawolves, but Gaddy, man, Gaddy has played some tough games so far, doing the hard work for the Bobcats over two Seawolves defenders. Andrews up top for the long three, drills it! Asia Andrews at the buzzer for the three. That's the way to finish the first quarter. So after the first quarter, Seawolves and Bobcats all tied up. You're watching SMCC Seawolves Network.
There's a saying that a rising tide lifts all boats.
A rising tide lifts all boats.
More people are at work today, earning bigger take-home pay than ever before.
But what happens when the tide isn't coming? What happens if the tide is going out? What happens when things get hard, or when a global crisis makes normal problems suddenly seem insurmountable? Who will be that rising tide? In 1946, SMCC was founded to help veterans returning from a world war get back on their feet. And we've carried that legacy throughout our...
Welcome back, Jeff Schools here. Playing jack of all trades here today, doing play-by-play, doing the production. Tight ball game here for the Seawolves. The Bryant and Stratton of Albany Bobcats doing a really good job, especially Gaddy right now, who scored 6 points so far, but doing some really tough work. Hajina Gaddy doing some really nice work underneath. Long three ball there for Greenleaf. And Roberts brings up the ball for the Bobcats. Bobcats setting up their offense. Gotti looking for Roberts. Roberts. Richards has Roberts. Looking for the screen from Gaddy. Nice cut down the baseline. Ooh, left it a little short. Flanders with the rebound. Greenleaf pushing the ball up for the Seawolves. Matheson up top. Richards. Richards kind of reverses right. Long two. Short. Flanders with the rebound though. Over to Andrews. Andrews gets fouled. I think that's going to be on Roberts. I think that's going to be her second. Yeah, that's Roberts' second foul for the Bobcats. Not great. That's her star. She's their star player. Aaliyah Johnson back in the game for the Bobcats, and Naseya Dix will sit down. Andrews hits the first of her 2 free throws. And drills her second. So Andrews gets 2 more. This gives the Seawolves a 2-point lead. 20-18 with 8:55 to go in the second. Bobcats. Harper. Harper working on Greenleaf. Back to Gaddy. Gaddy to Johnson. Johnson down. Tried to get it to Gaddy, but A.J. Andrews picks it up. Matheson up. Over to Greenleaf. Greenleaf on the left-hand side. Gets it over Richards. Richards reverses to her right. Greenleaf in the corner for the 3 ball. Leaves it a little short. Bobcats, but Seawolves collected. Richards was able to collect the tip. Andrews down to Flanders. Flanders working on a defender. Does not finish. Bobcats with the ball. Roberts pushes quickly. Right through the key. Gets around Andrews. Nice scoop shot by Sage Roberts. Beautiful play. Matheson pushing the ball back up quickly for the Seawolves. Matheson. Back to Flanders down in the middle. Kick out to Richards. Richards long 3. Gets her own rebound though. And she's going to get called for the offensive foul. It's going to be Hannah Richards' second foul. 20-20 here, 7:33 to go. Tight ball game for the Seawolves. Oh, errant pass there. Bakaoko tried to collect the pass, but ball fell out of bounds. Matheson brings the ball up. Andrews. Andrews to Flanders. Flanders back to Matheson. Matheson gets it to the cutting Andrews, but good defense there by the Bobcats. Oh. Boy, nice save there by Hannah Richards. Matheson to Flanders. Flanders for the long 2. Short. Roberts collects the ball for the Bobcats, pushing it up quickly. Boy, nice pass there. Oh, couldn't finish. Harper, nice running there on the lane and could not finish. Harper gave it the best shot. Roberts back up top. Gaddy. Gaddy makes a nice cut, bounces off Andrews and gets another tough 2. Gaddy, player of the game so far for the Bobcats, doing a nice job. Matheson brings it up, Hannah Richards. Greenleaf on the nice cut through the middle, but quickly defended there by Harper. Nice job by Harper to block that passing lane. So Paige St. Pierre coming in for the Seawolves. Flanders sits down. 22-20. Bobcats lead the Seawolves, 6:10 to go here in the first. Johnson over to Roberts. Roberts with a long 3 ball. Oh, almost got the bounce. And collected by St. Pierre. Quickly pushes the ball up. Matheson. Matheson over to Greenleaf. Greenleaf brings it back. Now Hannah Richards. Matheson again. Playing a little weave up top. Oh, nice defense there by Bakayoko for the Bobcats. Bobcats doing a great job defending that Seawolves weave up top. Not much room for the Seawolves to move. St. Pierre, 3 ball. Doesn't hit anything, so that's going to be a shot clock violation on the Seawolves. Again, nice defense by the Bobcats, just really making it tough for the Seawolves to do anything. Bobcats defense holding the Seawolves at 28.6% shooting from the field. That's not a great look for the Seawolves right now. Andrews with the rebound, almost threw it too hard off Ashley Matheson. Matheson's going to bring the ball up slow. Across half court. Andrews. To Greenleaf. Greenleaf back to Matheson. Greenleaf with a long 3. Drills it. Boy, beautiful shot by Kyla Greenleaf. Long 3 ball. Seawolves now with a 1-point lead. Take a look at that 3 ball again. And right there you can see Greenleaf, long 3. Drills it. Boy, nice answer by Roberts. Roberts with 2 points, another 2 points, 24-23 lead for Bobcats. Back and forth affair here. HUB Gym, South Portland. I'm Jeff Schools. Running solo, so apologies for the lack of perfect play-by-play as we've had this year. We've had some really good voices on the games this year. I am solo, so we got a timeout here. 24-23 lead for the Bobcats. You're watching SMCC Seawolves Sports Network.
There's something better out there. It's an idea that's motivated humans for centuries, pushed us to seek, accomplish, improve. Want to get to that better? It's time for Southern Maine Community College. Whether you're laying a foundation to build on, preparing for a rewarding career, or gaining new skills to give you the edge, at SMCC you'll find a community to help you think stronger, think smarter, and go further. Sound good? Get started at SMCC. There's something better out there. Whether you're laying a foundation to build on, preparing for a rewarding career, or gaining new skills to give you the edge, get started at SMCC. It's time.
Back here, HUB Gymnasium. Bobcats lead the Seawolves 24-23, 4:13 left to go here in the first. Sage Roberts and Gaddy really doing the hard work for the Bobcats so far. 9 points for Roberts, 8 for Gaddy. Gaddy's playing really tough defense as well, so she's not only doing it on the offensive end, she's making it tough for the Seawolves. Seawolves leading scorers, Kyla Greenleaf, 2 for 5 from 3-point land, 10 points. Hannah Richards second with 6 points so far, so Seawolves in a tough one here. Roberts pushes it up quickly to Harper. Harper loses it. Boy, she had room to go baseline. She knows it too. She's frustrated. If she had been able to collect that pass, she could have gone baseline for the easy 2. Richards pushes up slowly. St. Pierre loses it. Roberts, quick push up. Does not finish. Boy, that's going to go SM ball. I thought that went off Asia Andrews. And no discussion, so it's going to be Seawolves ball. Seawolves down by 1, 3:45 to go in the first half. And unforced error there by the Seawolves, uncharacteristic right there. Bobcats ball.
Now entering the Bobcats, number 3, Nesea Dix.
And Nesea Dix back in the game. Aaliyah Johnson out for Bobcats. Dix bringing the ball up. Hannah Richards guarding. Boy, nice cut by Dix. Right, took it strong. Beautiful over Asia Andrews. Beautiful play by Nesea Dix. Gives the Bobcats a 3-point lead over the Seawolves, 26-23. Matheson. Richards to her right. Over to St. Pierre. St. Pierre cuts baseline, tries to give the hook, but again, Gotti right there. Beautiful defense. Harper pushes all the way, high up off the glass. Greenleaf gets a rebound. Hannah Richards running the right seam, finally gets her. Boy, but Bobcats defense gets back quickly. Ashley Matheson for 3. Beautiful 3-ball, nice kick out. Matheson's drills it. 26 all. Boy, nice cut by Greenleaf to the hoop, but can't finish. Dix with the rebound. Dix pushes it up. Boy, nice pass. Beautiful pass by Nesea Dix. Beautiful play by the Bobcats. 28-26 lead. Seawolves, Andrews up top. And again, great defense by Harper. Harper makes a nice play. Goes all the way. Roberts cuts towards the middle. Nice little floater. Misses. Andrews collects a rebound for the Seawolves, but Roberts right there to take it. Beautiful pass. Oh, Andrews with a nice play. Let's look at that Seawolves 3 again. Nice kick out. And there's that 3-ball. Nice 3-ball there by the Seawolves. And Seawolves collect the miss. Matheson pushes the ball up. Greenleaf down all by herself, kind of step back 3. In and out. Rebound Tarva. Bobcats push. Roberts all the way through. Sorry, Nix all the way through. Oh, they're going to call that out on the Bobcats. So Seawolves ball. (28-26) lead for Bobcats with 48 seconds to go. Andrews with a nice little 12-foot jumper gives the Seawolves. Brings them back to tie ball game. 38 seconds to go. There will be another chance for a Seawolves possession. Dix kind of gets cut off by Andrews. Back out to Dix. Long shot by Roberts. Didn't hit anything.
Now in for the Bobcats, number 11, Lane Albert, and also number 13, Aaliyah Johnson.
Johnson and Albert back in the ball game for the Bobcats. 19 seconds left to go, so the Seawolves can play for the last shot. See if they can take a chance for the lead. Matheson looking for the screen from Andrews, gets it, but again, tough defense. Oh, kick out for Greenleaf. Greenleaf off front ironed it. 2.5 seconds left. Bobcats push. Oh, so close. Well, nothing settled here in the first half. 28-28. Seawolves, Bobcats in a really tight game here so far. Nice back and forth action going on here. All right, halftime here at HUB Gymnasium in South Portland. We're going to take a break and we'll be back, give you some stats, get you ready for second half play. 28-28, live from the HUB Gymnasium here in South Portland. You're watching SMCC Seawolves Sports Network.
When I first came to SMCC, my plan was to just be here for 2 years and then leave to go get a bachelor's degree. Originally, I was looking for information technology. While I was here for open house, I learned about the cybersecurity degree and immediately went to admissions to change my major to cybersecurity. Aside from the obvious, SMCC is very beautiful, and that makes it a really good place. It's also the lowest tuition in New England, and that was really helpful for me and my family. Now I actually work at SMCC. I was fortunate enough to get hired into the IT department. I still plan on moving on to get a bachelor's degree, but for the time being, SMCC is giving me all I need.
SMCC, it's time. There's something better out there. It's an idea that's motivated humans for centuries, pushed us to seek, accomplish, improve. Want to get to that better? It's time for Southern Maine Community College. Whether you're laying a foundation to build on, preparing for a rewarding career, or gaining new skills to give you the edge, at SMCC, you'll find a community to help you think stronger, think smarter, and go further. Sound good? Get started at SMCC. It's time. It's time to take charge. Time to be a trailblazer. It's time to focus, to make a change, and build the career you want. It's time. SMCC. It's time. It's time to think smarter about school. It's time to get the education and the professional connections you need in a program that's affordable. It's time to work in your field while you get an education. SMCC. It's time.
There's a saying that a rising tide lifts all boats.
A rising tide lifts all boats.
More people are at work today, earning bigger take-home pay than ever before.
But what happens when the tide isn't coming? What happens if the tide is going out? What happens when things get hard, or when a global crisis makes normal problems suddenly seem insurmountable? Who will be that rising tide? In 1946, SMCC was founded to help veterans returning from a world war get back on their feet. And we've carried that legacy throughout our 75 years as Maine's most trusted and accessible education center, an innovative institution that's never been afraid of change. Even as we celebrate this milestone, we're adapting under the weight of a pandemic and offered the same steady hand and supportive community for people to ignite their passion and turn it into something more. Because when it comes to lifting people up, when it comes to being that rising tide, we're all in, always.
NCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good. Like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like USCA.
There's a saying that a rising tide lifts all boats. But what happens when a global crisis makes normal problems suddenly seem insurmountable? Who will be that rising tide? Since 1946, Southern Maine Community College has offered the same steady hand and supportive community for people to ignite their passion and turn it into something more. Because when it comes to lifting people up, when it comes to being that rising tide, we're all in. Always.
It's time to build. Time to set a new direction. Time to get the skills and hands-on experience for the trade you want to pursue. Time to make a dream come true. SMCC, it's time. There's something better out there. Whether you're laying a foundation to build on, preparing for a rewarding career, or gaining new skills to give you the edge, get started at SMCC. It's time.
Since 1946, Southern Maine Community College has offered the same steady hand and supportive community for people to ignite their passion and turn it into something more. Because when it comes to lifting people up, we're all in. Always.
It's time to get the support and education you need, and the experience that gives you the edge. It's time to master the business skills that lead to a successful career. SMCC, it's time.
When I first came to SMCC, my plan was to just be here for 2 years and then leave to go get a bachelor's degree. Originally, I was looking for information technology. While I was here for open house, I learned about the cybersecurity degree and immediately went to admissions to change my major to cybersecurity. Aside from the obvious, SMCC is very beautiful, and that makes it a really good place. It's also the lowest tuition in New England, and that was really helpful for me and my family. Now I actually work at SMCC. I was fortunate enough to get hired into the IT department. I still plan on moving on to get a bachelor's degree, but for the time being, SMCC is giving me all I need.
SMCC, it's time. There's something better out there. It's an idea that's motivated humans for centuries, pushed us to seek, accomplish, improve. Want to get to that better? It's time for Southern Maine Community College. Whether you're laying a foundation to build on, preparing for a rewarding career, or gaining new skills to give you the edge, at SMCC, you'll find a community to help you think stronger, think smarter, and go further. Sound good? Get started at SMCC. It's time. It's time to take charge. Time to be a trailblazer. It's time to focus, to make a change, and build the career you want. It's time. SMCC, it's time. It's time to think smarter about school. It's time to get the education and the professional connections you need in a program that's affordable. It's time to work in your field while you get an education. SMCC, it's time.
There's a saying that a rising tide lifts all boats.
A rising tide lifts all boats.
More people are at work today, earning bigger take-home pay than ever before.
But what happens when the tide isn't coming? What happens if the tide is going out? What happens when things get hard, or when a global crisis makes normal problems suddenly seem insurmountable? Who will be that rising tide? In 1946, SMCC was founded to help veterans returning from a world war get back on their feet. And we've carried that legacy throughout our 75 years as Maine's most trusted and accessible education center, an innovative institution that's never been afraid of change. Even as we celebrate this milestone, we're adapting under the weight of a pandemic and offered the same steady hand and supportive community for people to ignite their passion and turn it into something more. Because when it comes to lifting people up, when it comes to being that rising tide, we're all in, always.
Welcome back. Halftime here at the Hub. 4:23 left before we get the game going again. Just want to pop in and give some stats. 28-28. Nothing settled in the first half. Bobcats playing some tough defense. Seawolves not really been able to get into their normal rhythm of offense here. Some halftime stats. You can see Seawolves shooting only 30% from the field, while almost 40% from the Bobcats. Bobcats leading the rebound numbers as well. Seawolves with 10 turnovers, couple unforced, uncharacteristic of the Seawolves. Clearly led to the 28-28 halftime score. For the Seawolves, Kyla Greenleaf leads scores with 10. Asia Andrews with 7 and also 3 rebounds. Hannah Richards with 6. Ashley Matheson with 5. And obviously Greenleaf 2 for 7 from three-point land, but 2 big three balls to get the Seawolves kind of back in it when they were kind of teetering and on the verge of going down by 5 points. For the Bobcats, Sage Roberts 9 points, on 4 for 12 shooting. Hajina Gaddy with 8 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, but that doesn't tell the story for Gaddy. Gaddy's been just a monster on both ends of the floor, playing strong defense in the paint, and then making great plays, great passes. Just really impressed with Gaddy's play here tonight. Harper with 5, Bakyako with 2, Dix with 2, and Hortman with 2 to round out the scoring for Bryant Stratton Albany Bobcats. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll bring second half action here for you in just a couple minutes. You're watching the SMCC Seawolves TV network.
There's something better out there. Whether you're laying a foundation to build on, preparing for a rewarding career, or gaining new skills to give you the edge, get started at SMCC. It's
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like the USCA.
Welcome back. HUB Gymnasium here at the campus of Southern Maine Community College in South Portland, Maine. I'm Jeff Schools. Again, apologies. I'm usually the guy behind the broadcast, but between COVID and cancellations and my guys having to do work in other spots, I'm thrown behind the mic today, so apologies beforehand. I know I've struggled a couple times in the game, but we're giving her a shot, doing the production and the play-by-play. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys out there. 28-28 game here, so Seawolves kind of struggled with the Bobcats defense here in the first half. Bobcats really played some nice D and really wreaking some havoc on the Seawolves' weave at the top of the key. So we'll see if Coach Denard is able to get her team to break that pressure at the top and get some better looks at the hoop. Not really the normal Seawolves offensive flow. Bobcats doing a really good job kind of holding the Seawolves off. Bobcats to inbound the ball. Dix looking for Roberts. Roberts the leading scorer for the Bobcats in the first half. Boy, Roberts kick out to Dix. Dix for the long two, drills it. That's only a two-pointer. Foot was on the line. Bobcats come right out in the second half and move the ball around. Greenleaf to Matheson. Matheson up top, over to the right. Back to Greenleaf. Greenleaf up top. Tries to get around that Bobcat defense. Kind of gets pushed around by Harper. Seawolves still recover. Matheson down underneath Whitney. Whitney tries to collect, but Dick steals the ball. Gaddy up, runs the floor. And that's going to be a blocking foul on Hannah Richards. Gaddy will go to the line for two. Again, I'm really impressed with Hajin Gaddy. Gaddy's played some really tough minutes here for the Bobcats. And that's going to be Hannah Richards' third foul, so unfortunately she's going to sit down with less than a minute to go in the less than a minute into the third quarter.
Gaddy on the line, 2 shots for the Bobcats.
Gaddy hits a first. 31-30 lead for the Bobcats over the Seawolves. And Gaddy drills her second. Hits them both. 32-28 lead for the Bobcats. Oh, mishandled by Matheson up top, and Dix collects it. Dix cuts right through the middle. Oh, tries to get it over to Harper. Harper can't quite get it, and Thaberge pops back out for the 14-footer. Nice rebound by Flanders. Flanders kind of gets collided there with Harper, and they're going to call Seawolves ball. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Harper.
Bobcat foul, number 5.
It's her second.
Annalena Harper, that's her second.
Boy, nice defense there by Harper on Flanders. Flanders tried to go around and quickly up. Boy, Bobcats had a good look at it there. The Tarver, but couldn't finish. Seawolves get the ball. Matheson pushing the ball up. Flanders on the right. Flanders, the reigning YSCC and USCA Division II Player of the Week, with a nice pass to Bailey Whitney. Whitney gets 2. Dix with the ball on the left-hand side. Tries to go through the screen. Gaddy pushes through. Nice scoop shot by Gaddy, and I think they're going to get Flanders, and I think that's her. That might be her third.
Seawolves foul, number 34.
Actually, that's only her first, sorry.
That's her first, team's second for the quarter.
But again, Gaddy doing hard work for the Bobcats. Really impressed with her play. Misses her first.
On the line, 2 shots for the Bobcats.
Gaddy, the leading scorer right now for Bobcats with 10. And gets her second. Again, really tough stretch here for the Bobcats. Playing 3 games in 3 days. Last night they lost to CM up at Kirk Hall, 47-59. Mustangs ran away with it in the second half. Boy, nice play there by the Bobcats. Nice finish by Harper. Boy, open up 5-point lead here for the Bobcats. Bailey back to Flanders. Flanders scoops up, can't finish it up. Quick outlet to Roberts. Roberts runs the floor. Kind of loses the handle, but I think they're going to call that off the Seawolves. Matheson's pleading her case, but well, now there's going to be a conference. See if that call is reversed. And see if they change it. Yep, they do. Seawolves ball. Jamal Samuels, head coach of the Bobcats, not very happy. Flanders going to inbound the ball. Flanders. Thurberge. Matheson trying to get around a couple different screens. Good defense by Harper. Back to Greenleaf. Flanders tries to get by Johnson. Flanders kind of a turnaround jumper. Scoops around. Greenleaf with the rebound, but stolen by Gaddy. And it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay Seawolves ball. Seawolves possession. Bobcats with a 35-30 lead. 6:51 to go in the third quarter. Greenleaf inbounds the ball. Flanders, 14-footer, no good. Gaddy with a rebound. Gaddy immediately pushes the ball up for the Bobcats. Over to Johnson. Johnson to Roberts. Roberts goes left. Nice block there by Whitney. Bailey Whitney, tough defensive play. Flanders on the run. Has Greenleaf if she wants her. Matheson up top. Kind of resets things. Over to Greenleaf. Greenleaf had a little space. Gets it over to Flanders. Flanders scoop shot to Whitney. Whitney can't do it. Front rims it. Thurberge gets it. Kind of a scoop shot. Up and in.
Alexis Thurberge for two.
Nice shot by Alexis Thurberge. 32-35. Bobcats with the lead. Seawolves starting to chip back away at that 5-point lead. Harper. Nice little run by Harper. And they're going to call the extra step. She made a nice move but slid that pivot foot. That'll get you every time. Asia Andrews back in the game. Bailey Whitney sits down for the Seawolves. Kiara Portman back into the game for the Bobcats. Johnson's going to sit down. Ashley Matheson bringing the ball up. Over to Greenleaf. Greenleaf cuts around, and I think they're going to give Bakayoko with.
It's foul, number 1. Fatima Bakayoko, that's her first.
It's her first foul. Flanders going to ball inbounds for the Seawolves. Matheson up top. Gets two defenders. Has an open one, but can't get over to Thurberge. Long three by Greenleaf. Comes up short, but Seawolves still collected. Thurberge, top of the key, off the rim, no good, to her right. Rebound by Bakayoko. Bobcats push up. Roberts, 3-ball. Back rims it. Greenleaf with the rebound for the Seawolves. So back and forth action here. Last couple minutes. Andrews to Flanders. Flanders looking for shot. Nice pick and roll. Nice play by Asia Andrews. Shot, gave the ball to Flanders up top. Took the pick and roll. Nice pass by Flanders. Beautiful play. Seawolves collect the ball. Oh, Flanders misses the bunny there. Bobcats pushing the ball back. Oh, nice block by Andrews. Flanders. All right, let's check out that pick and roll.
Possession Seawolves.
Beautiful. Beautiful play by Angie Andrews. Flanders going to sit down. Third version St. Pierre in the ballgame. Greenleaf up top. Cut to the middle, kick out to Thurberge. Thurberge 3-ball, good! Alexis Thurberge with a big 3-ball right there. (37-35) lead for the Seawolves now. They fought back. Asia Andrews, nice defensive play on Gaddy. Gaddy was making a move and Andrews just played straight up. Boy, nice cut there by Greenleaf. Little 10-footer misses. Collected by Thurberge. And I think they're going to call the foul on Harper. Let's take a look at that play before for the Seawolves. Nice kick. Beautiful 3-ball. And there's some sort of discussion going on with Bobcat players.
And Aaliyah Harper gets her third. Team's third.
Harper gets called for her third, but not sure what the confusion is there. Thought Harper was coming up, but it looks like Hortman's going to come out. Thurberge hits her first. Seawolves open up a 38-35 lead here with 33-34 to go. (39-35) lead for the Seawolves. Nice fight back by the Seawolves. Oh, beautiful move by Harper. Harper can't finish though. Matheson with the rebound, takes it all the way down, resets the offense. Andrews up top. Roberts with a nice steal for the Bobcats. No numbers though for the Bobcats, so she takes it all the way. Oh, beautiful. Leaves it up off the front rim. Beautiful shot by Sage Roberts. Seawolves 39-37, 2:58 to go in the third. Boy, beautiful cut by Thurberge, but couldn't finish it. Rebound by Albert for the Bobcats. 3-ball by Roberts, back rims it. Albert can't quite collect it for the Bobcats. And Thurberge is going to sit down, and Bailey Whitney's going to come back in for the Seawolves. Matheson bringing the ball up. Matheson to her right. Goes through the screen, makes a nice cut down the middle past Roberts, but can't finish. Tough defense there by Roberts and Harper for the Bobcats. Seawolves. Matheson. Looking for screen. Andrews with the screen. Matheson on Albert. Long three for Greenleaf again. Drills it. Boy, she's not afraid of taking those long threes. 42-37. And we're going to have a timeout. 42-37 lead for the Seawolves. You're watching SMCC Seawolves TV.
There's something better out there. Whether you're laying a foundation to build on, preparing for a rewarding career, or gaining new skills to give you the edge, get started at SMCC. It's time.
There's a saying that a rising tide lifts all boats. But what happens when a global crisis makes normal problems suddenly seem insurmountable? Who will be that rising tide? Since 1946, Southern Maine Community College has offered the same steady hand and supportive community for people to ignite their passion and turn it into something more. Because when it comes to lifting people up, when it comes to being that rising tide, we're all in. Always.
Let's take a look at that long three again by Kyla Greenleaf. She's had a couple of those doozies here in the ballgame. Just not afraid to take them. Kick out. Bang. 42-37 lead for the Seawolves. They were down by 5 at one point. Boy, nice cut to the basket. Isaiah Dix. Beautiful play. She's had a strong game for the Bobcats. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Asia Andrews, a nice little turnaround. Andrews has had a great game so far for the Seawolves. Bobcats go to the left. Dix goes to her left around Bailey Whitney, kicks it back out to Gaddy. Gaddy knocks it off the side of the backboard. Seawolves ball. Gaddy with a rebound. Dix gets a little screen from Harper. Backs up for 3. Collects a rebound. Dix over to Gaddy. Gaddy gets fouled by Andrews. Little simple curl. Gaddy took the ball at the right elbow. Kind of tried to get around Andrews, but Andrews could not stop. Ended up fouling. Gaddy misses her first. Misses her second. She misses both. But the Bobcats collect. Harper took the long 3. Short rimmed it. Cherokee Jones coming in for the Bobcats. So is Kiara Hortman. Johnson's going to sit down. Matheson. Matheson with a 3 ball. Front rims it. Nice rebound by Bailey Whitney, but can't finish it. And that is it for the third quarter. Nice fight back by the Seawolves there, especially late. 44-39 lead for the Seawolves in the third quarter. Take a break here. Come back for fourth quarter action. Finish this game. You're watching SMCC Seawolves Sports Network.
There's a saying that a rising tide lifts all boats.
A rising tide lifts all boats.
More people are at work today, earning bigger take-home pay than ever before.
But what happens when the tide isn't coming? What happens if the tide is going out? What happens when things get hard, or when a global crisis makes normal problems suddenly seem insurmountable? Who will be that rising tide? In 1946, SMCC was founded to help veterans returning from a world war get back on their feet. And we've carried that legacy throughout our 75 years as Maine's most trusted and accessible education center, an innovative institution that's never been afraid of change. Even as we celebrate this milestone, we're adapting under the weight of a pandemic.
Seawolves back. 44-39 lead for the Seawolves here. Bobcats ball. Start the fourth quarter. Seawolves are down by 5 at the beginning of that third quarter and looked like they weren't really going to be able to pull much out, but really stepped it up. Kyla Greenleaf doing a really good job leading the Seawolves back. A couple big threes. Bobcat ball. Gaddy cuts in the middle, kicks out to Hortman. Hortman, nice. Are they going to call a foul or are they going to call?
Bobcat foul, number 10. Kiara Hortman, that's her first.
Guess they're going to call a foul on Kiara Hortman, her first for the Bobcats. So it's going to be Seawolves ball.
Bobcats number 5.
Greenleaf. Over to Richards. Richards with 3 fouls. Trying to get around Hortman. Richards kicks it back out, and looks like Hortman tipped it, so it's going to stay Seawolves. And it looks like Harper got hit on the way through. She's going to get back into play. Matheson's going to throw the ball in. 44-39 lead for the Seawolves, 9:07 to go in the game. Andrews kicks it out to Greenleaf. Greenleaf. 3 seconds left and hurls it up, and that's a shot clock violation. Good defense there by the Bobcats. Roberts going to inbound the ball to Dix. Dix bring the ball up slowly. Richards covering Messiah Dix. Over to Roberts. Roberts gets around Richards, kicks it back out to Dix. Dix dribbles to her right. Boy, nice defense here by the Seawolves. Kick out to Gaddy. Gaddy runs through, gets it up and over. Good defense by Andrews, but Gaddy powers over. Hannah Richards driving all the way for the Seawolves, gets through, high up off the glass. Whitney there for the rebound, cleans it up for 2. 46-41. Seawolves lead. 8:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Messiah Dix goes to her left. Gaddy with a left elbow jumper. Good. Boy, again, Gaddy with a really solid game. That's 13 points for Gaddy. Whitney breaks the press. Boy, thought she might have been fouled there, but they called it clean. And they're going to call that on blocking foul on Andrews. Gaddy was trying to fight through.
Sequence foul number 33, Asia Andrews.
Coach Jamal Samuels over there on the Bobcats sideline, coaching up his players. Johnson back in the game for Hortman. Hortman sat down. Gaddy with the ball. Harper to her left. Johnson back to Harper. Harper to Dix. Dix cuts right through the middle. Gets up over Andrews but can't finish it. Harper back to Gaddy. And they're going to call Gaddy for the step. Again, Hajin Gaddy has had a really solid game. 15 points on 6 for 12 shooting. 3 for 6 from the free throw line. 7 rebounds. Really impressed with her game tonight. 46-43 lead for the Seawolves. Thurberg's back in the game for the Seawolves. Hannah Richards. Blocking foul, Bakayoko.
Bobcats foul number 1, Fatima Bakayoko.
And that's going to be her second.
He'll be second.
Hannah Richards. Bailey Whitney up top. Harper working on Whitney. Thurberge. Thurberge does a good job of cutting through. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Hannah Richards, oh, boy, that's a tough call. Bakayoko was right there. Thought that was good defense because it was really desperation time for Hannah Richards with 1 second left on the shot clock. You see there's a discussion to see if, and it's going to be 2 free throws for
Hannah Richards for the season.
Hannah Richards. And Richards misses the first. And drills a second. 47-43 lead for the Seawolves. 6:43 to go. Johnson to Roberts. Roberts. Back to Johnson. Out to Harper. Harper. Gaddy. Gaddy to Harper. Harper with a long three. Banks. Andrews with the rebound. Gets it over to Greenleaf. Big, strong defense there by the Bobcats, but Greenleaf breaks it over to Bailey Whitney. Whitney to Richards. Richards looking for a screen. Greenleaf provides it. Richards can't quite cut through. Thurberge, long three, trails it. And that's a big three ball there for Alex Thurberge. Boy, Harper tried to get in. Let's take a look at that three. It gives Seawolves the biggest lead of the game, 7 points. You see they set up top. Nice screen. Kicks it out, Thurberge, long three. Boom, drills it.
And now entering the Bobcats, number 15.
7 point lead for the Seawolves now, 5:25 to go in the game. You can see that the Bobcats are stepping up that pressure defense. So far, the Seawolves done a good job breaking it. Boy, almost got Thurberge caught, and they did. Yeah, good defense there. Johnson and Gaddy. Sorry, Johnson and Bakayoko really did a good job.
Substitution for Bobcats, number 10, Kate.
And forced the turnover from Alexis Thurberge. Roberts to bring the ball up across the timeline. Hannah Richards guarding. Screen by Gaddy. Gets around it. Little 10-foot floater, no good. But Tarver with a rebound. Back out to Johnson. Johnson couldn't quite collect, but the ball is off Seawolves, so it's going to stay Bobcats ball. Johnson inbounding the ball. Boy, good defense by the Seawolves. Thurberge knocks it up. Greenleaf comes up with it. All the way for Greenleaf. Oh, leaves it strong off the rim, though. Andrews collects Thurberge up top. She's going to take the three. Front rims it, no good. Bobcats ball. 4:46 to go. Seven-point lead for the Seawolves. Roberts with an 8-footer, misses, front rims it. Bailey Whitney with a rebound. Greenleaf pushes the ball up for the Seawolves. Thurberge, Richards, I should say. Hannah Richards goes around Gaddy, but they're going to call a blocking foul on Gaddy. I feel the struggles of the referees with seeing the numbers, the long hair of some of the players on the Bobcats. Being a very rookie play-by-play guy, not really good at keeping the numbers in my head as I should. Thurberge pops out to Anders. Anders, little turnaround. Strong off the glass. Rebound Bobcats. Hortman. Hortman brings up to Dix. Dix on the right-hand side. Plows right through Whitney. Whitney collects the rebound but gives it right back to Gaddy. Gaddy went up a little wild, but they're going to call the foul on Bailey Whitney.
Seawolves foul as well. Bailey Whitney, that's her third.
That's going to be her third foul. 7-point lead still for the Seawolves. 3:53 to go in the fourth. Gaddy hits her first.
Gaddy had only 2 shots for the Bobcats. Substitution, please.
And misses her second. Richards with the ball. Trap, Thurberge. Thurberge on the right. Into Bailey Whitney. Bailey Whitney tries to kick out to Anders and collects it. Looked like a walk. Thurberge long three misses. Rebound Bobcats. Roberts pushing the ball up. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Hannah Richards. And that's going to put Richards at the line for 2. So 3:31 to go, 6-point lead for the Seawolves. Kind of pulled away here in the last couple minutes. Yeah, Roberts misses it first. Roberts struggling from the field today. Only 5 of 19 from the field and 1 of 6 from three-point land. Hits the second, so 5-point lead for the Seawolves. Thurberge to Anders. Nice play. Broke that press. Asia Anders for the easy 2. 52-45, 3:19 left. Isaiah Dix. Ball brings the ball on the left. Cuts baseline. Anders, nice block. But it was a nice cut by Isaiah Dix. Seawolves holding on to that 7-point lead. Bobcats coach Jamal Samuels looking for foul in the play, but officials say no. Roberts bounces out, step back, misses. Flanders with the rebound. Matheson brings the ball up. Works through a Flanders screen. Thurberge, long 3-ball, drills it. Beautiful 3-ball there. Alexis Thurberge. Thurberge. Oh, nice pick right there by Harper. Roberts. Beautiful up there by Roberts, but made possible by the beautiful pick. 6-point lead for the Seawolves, 1:56 to go. Boy, nice little stop and pop right there. Greenleaf stopped. Gave Flanders some time to clear. Let's go back and look at that 3-ball again by Thurberge. Just beautiful offensive play. She starts up top. Boom. Beautiful. 8-point lead for the Seawolves right now. Flanders, chance to finish off the old three-point play. Nine-point lead now for the Seawolves. They're opening it up here. 1:51 to go in the game. Dix, long three, kind of wild. Thought she got hacked, and I thought she did too. No call. But Dix steals the ball, goes up for the easy layup, leaves it short. Hannah Richards with the rebound. 1:22 to go. Seawolves going to slow it down a bit. Thurberge. Back to Richards. Richards gets a screen from Greenleaf. Richards with a wild shot. Seawolves collect it, and the Bobcats have numbers if they want it. 3-on-2. Over to Roberts. Three ball for Roberts. Misses. Flanders with a rebound. Greenleaf. 49 seconds to go. Seawolves up by 9. It's time to slow it down. Anders. Flanders. Hannah Richards back to Anders. Oh, nice pass to Flanders. Flanders reverses, but gets fouled underneath. And that might do it for Harper. Actually, no, that would be, if it's on Harper, it's a fourth.
Bobcat foul number 3. Messiah Dix, that's her second. Team's fifth.
Nope, they're going to call that on Messiah Dix. Her third. So it'll be 2 free throws for Flanders. Flanders makes it a 10-point lead for the Seawolves. Hits her first. And drills her second.
Timeout Bobcats.
Timeout Bobcats. So with 28 seconds left, 60-49 lead, 11-point lead for the Seawolves. You're watching SMCC Sports Network.
There's something better out there. Whether you're laying a foundation to build on, preparing for a rewarding career, or gaining new skills to give you the edge, get started at SMCC. It's time.
Since 1946, Southern Maine Community College has offered the same steady hand and supportive community for people to ignite their passion and turn it into something more. Because when it comes to lifting people up, we're all in. Always.
Back here at the HUB Gym, 28.4 seconds left to go in the game. Seawolves leading 60-49, really pulled away about halfway through the third quarter. First half of that third quarter looked like the Bobcats are ready to take over, and a couple personnel changes, and the Seawolves picked the game back up and have led the rest of the way. Really solid game. Johnson inbounding. Roberts long three, deflected by Thurberge, but boy, nice scoop up there by Harper. Harper collected the deflection. And they're going to call Bobcats foul. Bobcats going to make the Seawolves earn this one. Hannah Richards going to go to the line.
Now entering for the Seawolves number 33, Agent Andrews. Hannah Richards on the line for the Seawolves. 2 shots.
And Richards hits her first. Back to a 10-point lead for the Seawolves. And hits her second.
Timeout Bobcats.
And timeout Bobcats will take it as well. 17 seconds left, 62-51 lead for the Seawolves. You're watching SMCC Seawolves Sports Network.
Since 1946, Southern Maine Community College has offered the same steady hand and supportive community for people to ignite their passion and turn it into something more. Because when it comes to lifting people up, we're all in. Always.
It's time to get the support and education you need, and the experience that gives you the edge. It's time to master the business skills.
All right, back here, 17 seconds left. Dix with the ball to her right. Boy, nice little move by Harper, but she can't finish. That's going to do it. Oh, no, Bobcats are going to foul. 7.3 seconds with 11-point lead.
Bobcat foul number 5. And
Thought that was going to do it.
Teams in bonus. Hannah Richards is on the line for the
Hannah Richards going to go to the line for 2 more. And she misses her first. And misses the second.
Bobcat substitution 15. Maybe well on tomorrow.
And that is going to do it. 62-51 win.
And the final score, Southern Maine Community College Seawolves.
62-51 win for the SMCC Seawolves.
51. On behalf of Southern Maine Community College Athletics, thank you for your support.
All right, let's read off some of the stats here. End of this ball game. For the Seawolves, Alexis Thurberge had 13. 3 of 5 from three-point land. That was a big one right there. Kyla Greenleaf, we'll give them co-players of the game. They both had really good games, 13 apiece. Asia Andrews, also 13 points. Hannah Richards with 9. Ashley Matheson with 5. Tara Flanders with 5. Bailey Whitney with 4. For the Seawolves, 62 points. For Bryant Stratton and Albany Bobcats, Hajin Gadi, 18 points on 7 for 13 from the floor, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Absolutely a monster on defense. Really, really solid game from Gadi. Sage Roberts with 14, Harper with 9, Dix with 6, Bakayoko with 2, Portman with 2. And that wraps up the scoring. 62-51 win for the SMCC Seawolves. All right, we're going to take a break, and we will be back for the second game of our run here today. With the men, we'll take on the Bobcats here in about 20 minutes. Final score again here from HUB Gymnasium, SMCC Seawolves women 62, Bobcats 51. We'll see you back here in just a few minutes.